Hello YouTube, Ty and Adam here again from Team GHQ, and it's another deck profile to see in the new year. Ancient World, Ricky, nothing more to say.
Foiled
not
as
playing
well.
Ricky.
Nice and foiled.
Yeah, it is. It's so good. We need more.
No.
So, 2,
No, can't.
3, and 4 copies of original Ricky. His 313 is not amazing, but it's Ricky, and he cuts lifelink for Raging Spirits with a lifelink of 1 himself. He's very solid. You play him as Buddy, or you just do something else with your life because you're not playing Raging Spirits right. Next, we have Underling of the Fire Lord, Ricky. He is the upgraded Ricky. So basically, pay gauge, you can give any size 3 Raging Spirit plus 5k and penetrate, which makes Gang the King redundant completely and utterly. As well, you can pay 2 gauge, add him from drop zone to hand, and he is an Eagle clone, so 411 as a size 0 is very solid. Next, Dragon Lord support. 2 copies of Thunder Tornado, because we like to destroy weapons. If we're not destroying weapons, there's something wrong with us. Same with any Raging Spirit deck, to be fair. 4 copies. We play these, obviously they're our nulls, we ditch from hand, and we pay a life, and we've nullified an attack. As long as we control a size 3 or higher, which comes in useful later, you'll see why even more so. Yeah, and it's a 3 crit body if we need to play it. The first new card we have, 2 copies, Gang the King SD. He is weak as all hell for a size 3, but his ability more than makes up for it.
And he looks cute.
Yeah. He's got Penetrate naturally, he costs 1 gauge.
They always look cute in chibi versions.
Oh yeah, that's the point of them. And basically, when you've got another size 3 on the field, he becomes a size 0. So you've got a size 0, 6k power, 2 crit penetrate monster. It's so good. His lifelink of 2 is not nice, but it's worth it because we have Ricky.
Yep.
Next, 1, 2 copies, move that back a bit, of Oni Street, because a turn 1 drop is so good. He's good at any point of the game, to be honest. His 737 body, 4-3 on a size 3 with the Stand of Courage redirect effect is so good that you can't afford not to. If I have more space, I play more. But this deck is chock full because this is the new Raging Spirits. This is the Enma build. So we have 3 copies of Billion Knuckle. This card, if you didn't have 4 Rickies for some reason, or you didn't have 5 Rickies, should I say, and you really wanted to play a bigger spirit as Buddy, this would be your Buddy. His 726, top deck Soul Guard for 2 gauge, lifelink of 2, with built-in counterattack. He is brilliant. He's, I would argue, one of the best. We here have Merabashan, again, redirect. Sorry, yeah, what's his name has redirect as well, Billion Knuckle. But we'll move on to Merabashan. It's the 737 for 2 gauge. When it comes into play, it kills a monster. Simple, sweet, to the point, and redirect. We like him because Raging Spirits needed good removal. It wasn't just size 1 or less. Well, it wasn't just 2k or less, should I say. Anyway, we have Champion Lords. We play 3. You can play 4, it's a perfectly viable choice. But I needed space because, as I said, this is the Enma build. We prioritise double and triple attack in this build. The rest of it is for mind games and for original play when you don't see your Enma. This card is 9k power, 2 crit, and 6k defense, so still solid, and it's got the redirect if you need to emergency discard for Enma. Next, the original big guy himself. If you die, ditch your hand, pay 3 gauge, kill all of your stuff, like literally all the things, and you get him out with his Triple attack, your life becomes 1, he can't be destroyed, and those stats are solid. Like, no joke, he is a silly, silly card. We'll move on. This is the new one. This is the Omnilord, which for some reason can't work in other decks. But I can kind of see why they've done it, because he would be absolutely busted otherwise. Basically, what you do with him is he's 937, built-in penetrate, lifelink of 5. But you'll see why. And a 2-gauge full cost. He doesn't have stand of courage, but counter, you can discard a Raging Spirit, and he gains that ability. So you discard original Burn Nova, he gains triple attack. He's already got penetrate, that's 9 damage to the face. You discard Gang the King, and if you wanted him to, he could become a size 0 for that turn, which means you could put a lot of damage on the table. He is solid. And then, as I said, counter, so he can gain the stand of courage as a counter ability in your opponent's turn. They're not going to see it coming. Ditch, they're redirected, that attack still goes through. Their monster dies, pretty much. So, these are not the new one. These are the same ones I had in my last profile. They are the old Divine Dragon Creation. 2 life, 2 cards. It's a fair exchange, you draw 2. What deck doesn't want to play this? We're Ancient World, we do it. Next, and 4. This card, Dragon Emperor Legend. Gain a life, draw a card, and gain a gauge. Once per turn, fair enough. We like life, we like gauge, we like draw. We're Ancient World, we play it.
You did do it. What did you do?
We play our promo versions of Wrath Trigger. This is pay a gauge, pay a life. The next time your Ancient World will be destroyed, it remains on the field, and it gains counter attack. That is very important. If it would die, then yeah, you're not taking that lifelink, and you're killing something. Amazing card. So, nullifies. 4 copies. Dragon Prudent. If you don't have something in the centre, nullify an attack. Your Raging Spirits, you don't play centre. Simple, to the point. Next, we have 2 copies of this. The 100 Demons Sorcery, I'm not even going to try and pronounce its last name. Monsters on your left and right gain +1/+1, which will make Enma a 10/3/8, which is hard to kill. Again, most things get high, and if for some reason it gets killed, then you search your deck for a size 0. What's not to love? It's a very good card. You play it in Raging Spirits. And last but not least in this deck, Disposition of the Chief. 3 copies, a 5/2 weapon, cost a gauge. When it attacks, you gain a gauge. It's as simple as that. Again, new support, we like it because we pay a lot of gauge if our stuff dies. Anyway, like, comment and subscribe. Have a happy new year. And from us at Team GHQ, happy gaming.